Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle and Chill. Well, hello everyone and welcome to Doodle and Chill. We got Brian Suddenly Old saying good evening all in the chat, and some guy saying, let's do Naruto. Irene served with anime. God damn it, I hate Naruto.
I do too, actually.
Well, hello Brian. Welcome to the stream. And today it's called Randomania because there's no theme. We're going to decide what we're doing. And Beacon seems to have an idea what he's doing already.
Yep, I'm going to draw all of my characters.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, unless some people have a good suggestion in the chat, other than, Testament, Evangelion, and Naruto. So none of the Chimera suggestion in the chat.
Shinji is the best character of all time.
Is that why you try to look like him? It's like you live as a cosplay of him.
Yeah, I'm looking at my avatar. I'm starting to see it, actually.
I know, right? You also remember Michael Bolton in Office Space?
Yeah, that dude, you say that it looks like me. That dude looks just like my dad. Like the same nose and hair and everything. That looks like my dad. Yeah.
That's kind of cool when you think about it.
PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? Let's see.
Let's see.
I really tried with Neon Genesis. I guess it started out okay. I'm not really a mech guy, but man, I really tried with that series, and like the ending made no sense. I guess there's something I missed. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get through that series again. I'll have to watch some YouTube videos.
Which one? Eventually?
Neon Genesis, Evangelion.
Yeah, somebody told me I should try and get through it again, but dude, I had trouble getting through the first 5 episodes. That kid annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah, he's like it's kind of like Attack on Titan, Aaron. Because I remember, like, back in 2017, my first girlfriend was like telling me, "Oh, you have to watch the show." And I'm like, "Okay, let's watch it." We couldn't get through the first episode. I'm like, "No, this kid's fucking annoying." And then, yeah, like later that year, I was able to watch the series. Like, I was able to get into it. So Neon Genesis, you have to you have to get into it. And then, even then, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to watch some YouTube videos because I never understand the plots. Like with Dark Souls, I'm able to play the video games. I'm like, okay, what was the plot about? And so I have to, okay, let's watch some YouTube videos. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I didn't even think Dark Souls had a plot. It just looked like just getting your ass beat by random monsters the whole time.
No, you have to collect every single item and then look at the item description. That's the lore.
See, Brian's says like he's been watching the original Dragon Ball, and it's better than I remember Master Roshi as boss. I might have to give it a go because I didn't enjoy it when I tried to watch it when it first started playing here because we got it late. That one.
I knew it existed, but I grew up with Dragon Ball Z because I grew up in the 90s, and so I didn't discover Dragon Ball till like 2018 or 2019, and I loved it. I'm like, wow, this is really great. I just
Yeah,
love the theme song. I just love everything. I'm like, this is not Dragon Ball Z at all.
with me, that's it. Is I discovered Dragon Ball after Dragon Ball Z. You know, like what?
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Because
Right.
like Dragon Ball doesn't really have aliens. Like they retconned Piccolo to be, oh, he's a Namekian. He's not the Demon King. Like, oh, it's a slug race. I'm like, oh, okay.
Growing up, if I had watched anime, my brothers would have beat my ass.
Oh no, my brother totally made fun of me for watching anime. I'm like, okay, like in 2010, I was like telling him like, dude, watch Ghost in the Shell, watch Full Metal Alchemist. He didn't watch it. I'm like, no, I don't want to. 7 years later, he was watching them. I'm like, oh, you got to watch this. I'm like, hey, asshole, I told you to watch that back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember anime when it wasn't cool. I think Attack on Titan was like the anime that made it mainstream. Like you had all the fake nerds saying, "Oh, I love this." I'm like, yeah, but you wouldn't have loved it back then. You would have gotten your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Attack on Titan. Yeah.
Last time I went to a convention, there were a ton of the like Tumblrite types dressed up in Attack on Titan cosplay with all the pride flag shit all over them. It's like, yeah, this fandom has the cancer now.
To be fair, it kind of already did.
That's true.
You just have to make the hobby itself extremely difficult to get into, like Warhammer.
Yeah.
There's no way they can infect that. It's too complicated.
They already did.
I know, but like they're not gonna understand the lore.
They're changing it. That's the thing. They're
Yeah, but
retcon. Yeah.
yeah, but I feel like players can just play with their miniatures and they just do it. Now we'll just do it the old way. Like, yeah.
I don't know, but I know they deleted the entire Warhammer thing and they restarted it. The 40K, they started doing,
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
but it's
Oh,
not.
good. Pale Writers in the chat. We need to highlight his comment. It's very important.
Hold on. We got Mugwai in there. What's up, Mugwai? Saying sup, nerds.
Hey.
Through that one, they talking about Manchurian. And Pale Rider. What's up, bro? We nailed it with that Tarna. Sugar Tarna.
Yeah, that came out great. Bring Chris in here. We have to subject him.
I actually like digitally painted that thing, then just put the pencils over his drawings over. Like if you remove it, you see it's a digital painting.
Yeah. Where is everybody? Well, wait, we don't really need female space marine. I mean, they're trying to do that, but they don't realize there's the Sisters of Silence or, other legions.
Sisters of Battle.
Yeah, they don't really seem to understand.
No, but they're changing them. That's the thing they're doing right now. They're becoming more dominant in the thing. That's one of the things that I've read. I'm not sure about it, but that's one of the things I've read about what's going on.
Oh, good, another redhead.
What's up, Scott?
What's up, boys?
He looked weirded out when I said another redhead. Does he know of my love of redheads?
Yeah, he does.
And gender doesn't have anything. It's not necessary.
Listen,
Yeah.
bro.
Wait till you see the Scots in the kilt. You'll go nuts.
I'm pretty flat of kilt. Got the wrong lights on. Hold on.
I just finished my villain for Fragga June. Better late than never, says Pale Rider.
What's up, Jake Rager? Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, you should go on Fragga's
All right.
stream sometime soon.
Of course I would.
There. Had to adjust the studio lights.
Yeah, I'm still kicking myself for not sending you the link, Sim, because I had to deal with Adam Post, and that's still traumatizing me. I should have sent you the link. I am so sorry. If I knew Adam Post was going to be on stream with me, I would have sent you the link. I think they're doing a frag of June to wrap it up this month, so I'll yell from the chat to invite you on.
What are we drawing?
Anything. It's Randomania, so we
No,
do
it's
whatever we want.
it's Neon Genesis. We have to draw
And
Shinji.
I also said that we could take suggestions from the chat. Anything that's not Chimera.
No, Shinji.
Mm-hmm.
Shinji. I would say Eren Yeager is a bigger bitch than Shinji, but it's not like by much. They're like neck and neck with each other.
I mean, all Attack on Titan is just a fleshy version of Evangelion. So
Yeah, isn't that weird? Like, isn't that weird? It's a kid piloting a giant mecha, and then Attack on Titan, he's piloting a giant.
yeah,
I just
Yeah, pretty
realized
much.
that. I just realized that. That's a fuck. You just blew my mind.
Red dress, Chris. Space Marine.
That would be a servant of chaos for sure, because Pale Rider came up with that.
Mm.
yeah.
Oh,
Yesterday,
like,
when I was stranded at the beach, I brought out my iPad and I inked some Russ Leach. That was fun.
Sweet.
Yeah, I wanted to color, but I couldn't because all of my currently in progress files already have more layers than Procreate can handle. So I couldn't do shit. So I inked this beautiful piece right here.
yeah, I've heard good things about Death Can Only Save Us. Or only Death Can Save Us.
Yeah, Russ Leach is a good draftsman, man. Like, plus it was a low res Twitter pic that I took this from. I up res it to 600 DPI. I mean, I had to kind of guess where a lot of the lines were at, but it was all there. But it was, I had to make some decisions here and there. So yeah.
So you went to the beach and you ended up inking.
Yeah.
See, that's ink Slayer to the fucking core.
I'm sitting there and like my daughter and all her friends are there and they're all yipping and yapping and gabbing and carrying on and shit. And I'm like, ugh. So I'm sitting underneath easy up out of the sun so I didn't turn into a lobster. And I'm like, just wasting time right now. So I'm like, oh, I have my iPad. So, but I did get a little burned. Not bad.
Yeah,
Red.
I've been walking my dog lately, and the back of my neck is just like completely tan, but the rest of me is just pale as hell.
Got to merge down those layers for on the go work. Brian, I wish I could, but I paint on masks, and so I've got dozens of layers that are literally solid colors with blend modes and masks on them, and I can't just merge those. Please tell me I had cold beer at the beach. I did. Anyway.
This is a redhead stream. I just realized. Beacon, you, and then Sim's character, Nat.
Yeah.
Let me change mine to a redhead.
I mean, in certain
There we
lights, you could
go.
say there's a little auburn in Sim's hair too. So
I am Auburn. I am a ginger. My son is a ginger. Logan.
I changed mine to a redhead character.
Oh, nice. Well done.
You know, that's the reason why Nat is a ginger.
Oh, okay. You're reclaiming them.
Yeah. I always said he's a power ginger. Yeah, he's a fiery ginger. Like, look at his head.
It's like taking the N word back, only taking the G word back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I see Scotsman is going to do that with Black Panther. That Black Panther T-shirt. Make What's his name? A ginger.
T'Challa. Yeah. We're gonna do the reverse thing. We're gonna remove a black character, and make a ginger out of him
I was gonna
There
make
you
it
go.
instead of
an ink spot
Right.
was the strawberry blonde, so it kind of counts as a blonde ginger.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
strawberry blonde. Very
Yeah.
sexy.
So Ink Slayer is a ginger power thing.
Now you got me thinking of Rose McGowan from Charmed season 6, where she
A
went
fake
strawberry.
ginger.
Yeah, when she went strawberry blonde, that was really hot.
Alright.
Season 5, she had a red hair. Season 6, she had strawberry blonde.
But do the carpet match the drapes? That's the question.
Mm. Now she has a shaved head because she's fucking
I
crazy.
think not.
I think in Scream she had blonde hair, but I don't. Yeah.
I mean, like one of the ones that I'm like, oh, dude, she looks great as a ginger when she, dude, it was Carmen Electra back in the days, dude. But then you find out that she's not a real one. You're like, no, okay.
Definitely not a real one. Only real ones know.
Yeah.
So what you gonna be drawing?
I like the glowing eyes in the background.
Me? I'm gonna color, dude. I can't waste any more time.
Ooh.
I like the glowing eyes in the background. Looks like a fucking monster movie.
Yeah, that's not.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed. I just like.
Got a little glow on his arm, a little glow in the eyes, a little glowing steam coming out of his gun. In
When
a
he-
9-panel page.
Oh, okay, Tom King.
You motherfucker.
I see you're going the Tom King route. Okay.
No,
Son of a
yeah,
bitch.
nothing with Tom King. It's if you want to fucking put it on something, it's Frank Miller. So fuck you.
And see, I decided like, all right, I'm gonna make this nighttime. I'm gonna make it super moody. I'm gonna make it feel like kind of like Alien. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna make it scary and shit. And then I'm like, oh, there's 9 panels on this one because I started this through like 4 pages ago. And this is all published, so I'm not spoiling anything. By the way, this is remastering.
Mhm.
So, the fuck.
There's just 2 pages that were never published, and you can't show.
Yeah, I know which ones those are. All right, so the sequence starts off right. Nat picks up a contract to catch this fucking lizard dude, and so we start off with this Chiquita right here. She's walking where she shouldn't. She's walking at night alone in some unsavory part of town, and then homeboy's like, waiting in the shadows and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted something to feel kind of like Alien. You know what I mean? Like his tongue's out, like it's steamy. It's misty almost. It's fucking scary. And then you got Nat, who's a power ginger Chad over here, bathed in orange light from the planet over there. He's like, yo, what's up, bud? I seem to have think I found my man. And he's like, oh.
Well, it kind of reminds me of that scene in Dark Knight Returns when the guy comes out from the shadow, grabs the lady, brings her in, but then he gets taken down by Batman.
And then I went really nutty. I decided to do a dual light source front and back. So front cool light, key light with a hot, warm, hot rim light from behind, from the planet. You know what I mean? Because he's still got orange light on him. And this guy decides to piece the fuck out. So yeah. And Nat decides to deprive him of his limbs.
No.
Stop the green hate, Sim.
That's right. Oh shit.
But he has purple blood, so I guess.
Yeah. And then Nat always gets the girl, dude.
But she's bald. Ew.
Yeah, but she's got spikes on her head. I mean,
That doesn't make it better.
I mean, you could I guess hold on. No, they're not really big enough to hold on to, but
So Nat the Merc 2 should be where all his half human, half alien bastard children come for what is it? Child support? Yeah,
Don't you think it's funny that the first thing they pick up on is the fact that she has no hair, not the fact that she has no nose?
I don't really care about the nose.
You don't need the nose to grab onto.
Doesn't really matter if you're doing her from behind. So
Yeah, I guess it doesn't.
So yeah, get on it, Sim. Issue number 2. All his fooling around on other planets results in a bunch of child support. So that's why he has to get. Oh, okay, that's why he's doing all this, is to collect bounties to pay for all the child support.
Right.
Don't worry.
So,
There's a story about him going to court. So don't worry.
So Brian, look to my side here. See all these color tiles with masks on them? That's my technique. That's how I color. I color on masks. So I have dozens of layers that are all doing things.
I'm gonna share my screen in just a sec. So I really like the glowing eyes. Hang on.
So you're doing something in paint, are you?
No. This is for Testaments. This is the one time I'm actually showing something.
Oh,
That's not dog shit. Yeah. So if you share my screen,
Yeah. I don't know if I should. You did a black face. You did a yellow face. What's that?
No, this is from Testament. So I did the glowing eyes too. That's the thing. Like in SOS, their eyes can glow red. So in Testament, it's blue. I was thinking of doing some dark side effects. Make it radiated. I'm still on the fence about it. So yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, next week we should be done with all the pencils and inks for book 1. And then go on to book 2.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I backed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never forget a redhead back in my book.
Especially when they got a silent P in their name.
Beacon.
Pisaki.
Oh.
Again.
Oh yeah. I forgot about her.
The fuck is that? You got some kind of crazy bird in the tree outside your window?
I guess it's just making that noise all day. I need to get my pellet gun working again so I can cap that little bastard.
Yeah, I have a funny story about that kind of shit. About a year ago, I didn't know what a mockingbird was. I knew what mockingbirds were, but I've never experienced a mockingbird before, right? And one night, it was about 3 a.m. Across the street from me, I heard what sounded like a bird imitating a car alarm. And it kept changing its song. And new neighbors had moved in across the street. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there's no trees or anything. There was one tree in front. It was a lemon tree. And the sound sounded like it was coming from inside the house. Like it was coming from an open window in the second story. And I'm like, do they have a kid that's like blasting some kind of fucking strange sound out of their window? Because it didn't sound like a bird. And so I'm like, what the fuck? Like I was listening for a while and I'm like looking out there because that was loud, dude. It was louder than any bird I'd ever heard before. And it went on for hours. Finally, I thought, something weird's going on here. Because I never heard a bird sing like that in the middle of the night. So I called over to the local substation and I said, I don't know if something's going on here, but it sounds like somebody's blasting something out of their window, but it sounds like a bird. If there's anybody in the area, if you want to swing by, that'd be cool. So, and it's like 3 a.m. So about 10 minutes later, a cruiser comes over and I walk outside and cops like, Yeah, that's weird. What is that? He's like looking around. He's flashing his flashlight around. Sure enough, there's a fucking bird in that lemon tree. Is a mockingbird. So now to this day, my wife's like, "You called the cops on a bird." Those things are fucking loud, dude. They're loud, and they can imitate anything, like any other bird song. But this fucker was making a car alarm sound.
He was an
Weird.
incel. Yeah, that was his mating call, but he was an incel.
Right, exactly. So now my wife always reminds me, "Yeah, you're gonna call the cops on that bird?" No,
You gotta swat that bird.
seriously. Well, I have one of those silent cat. It's like 3,000 or 6,000 feet per second pellet gun. I was gonna plug that motherfucker if I could ever put my eyes on it, but it was always hiding. Would never come out during the day. Oh, the number of layers I have. Yeah. Ultimate Karen called the cops on the bird. Yes. Yep. Exactly. I was in Karen in their final form.
Light animation in the background for the digital version of the comic be possible or worth it? I don't know. They've been trying animated comics, or like even the bubbles were animated with some background stuff. It never really picked up. Like even Liam, what's his name? Liam Sharp had a company with his wife, and it was Made Fire or something like that, and it picked up in the beginning, but it died down. Like animated comics, it's not something that ever, for some reason, maybe because we haven't found the right way of doing it yet, or
Yeah, I remember trying to pitch or like submit Division 6 back in 2016, 2017. And one site was like, "Oh, it has to be animated." I'm like, what? How would I do that?
A lot of times they'll do Ken Burns stop motion animation. So you'll do like, you'll take your page, take your panels, and you'll cut them into individual layers, and then you'll zoom on one, and you'll slowly, Ken Burns out, and then like just change a facial expression or something. So it's like stop motion animation.
Yeah.
Blizzard does that a lot for like, cheap cinematics. Which is cool.
But very time consuming. Unless it's everything's already been drawn with the idea of doing it in advance, so you already split everything. Because otherwise you have to go separate everything, rebuild the background.
I don't think it's as time consuming as drawing 29.97 frames per second.
Nope, that is not. That is true.
Just get a sweatshop full of South Koreans to make Nat the Merc animated series.
Mm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Or we'll just rig it, and then once we have the bone structure, we can just 3D animate it.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Because
or we could
use
use
a ZBrush artist. Inkspots is a ZBrush artist. I'm a Cinema 4D artist.
I do Maya. I do Maya.
Together.
I also do Maya and Softimage.
Yeah. Whatever that French word you just said.
It's come on, you know exactly what those fucking programs are. You fucking Cinema 4D cunt.
That's right.
It's like a PC Apple thing.
I'll tell you what, though, out of all the stuff that I learned in college, learning Cinema 4D is the best. Because I already knew how to use Illustrator and Photoshop and InDesign. I was already a graphic artist while I was in college. So learning cinema was like the best. That, and I learned Director and Fireworks and.
But one thing I'll say, when I played with it, it's more user friendly to learn.
Cinema?
Yep.
Yeah. The interface. I mean, it's got a 3D program interface. It's
Yeah.
like them all. You just need to find out what button does what.
What menu has what in there, because the menus are sometimes different too.
Yeah. But time curves, tweening, any of the other basic animation things, they're all the same.
Anybody see on Twitter about Rob Liefeld with
Yeah.
an X-Men? I'm just on the fence about it, to be honest.
Cue the meme cannons, boys. Look for
About
rocks
what?
and smoke coming into every panel as they hide every foot on every character.
Yep. Maybe he should just be the editor. Don't draw it.
I mean, shit, it's been 30 years. I mean, maybe he's learned to draw properly sized heads and feet.
Well, no, he's blocked me on Twitter, so I can't even see it.
You got blocked by Liefeld?
I don't even remember what I said. It was nothing. I wasn't even trolling him.
It must have been early on when he got on Twitter, because he doesn't even respond to people anymore.
Yeah, no, this is a while back.
Yeah. I know he went on a blocking spree at first, and then he's like, why am I bothering?
I'm just so much better than you guys.
I was in a Levi's jeans commercial when I was 19.
Stan Lee literally roasted me.
Hey, kid, learn how to draw feet.
Yeah, can't block that out, Liefeld.
Excelsior.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty haunting when Stan Lee says, you know what? We've decided not to do comics. We'll just do movies.
I got roasted by Jim Lee once. That was fun.
What'd you do?
When I started in comics back in the 90s, I formed a studio with some guys. One of the guys used to be a pinup artist for Jim Lee. And he worked at Homage, and then he went out on his own. And, we put together a studio. We went to the Vegas Comic-Con. This was in the mid-90s. I don't think Vegas ever had a Comic-Con after that. But it was funny. It was a two-part con. It was one part eroticon, so it was full of porn stars, and the other half was the Comic-Con. And so we went there, and as we got to the con, I worked at Kinko's at the time, and I made sweatshirts for all of us with our logo on it. So it was super cool. But they were just heat transfers, so they're really shitty. And so we're walking through the con, and the guy's name was Anthony. Anthony sees Jim Lee and he goes, "Hey, Jim." As he's walking by, he stops and he goes, "Oh, hey, Anthony." And we walk up and he introduces us all. And he goes, "Oh, you guys got a studio thing going, huh?" And we're like, "Yeah." He goes, He looks right at me and he goes, "I see you spared no expense."
Oh.
At that time, I was a big Jim Lee simp too, big time. So it was. It you know what? Didn't even hurt. Felt good in a way. And then he proceeded to sign 9 of my comics. So
okay.
When you could only have him sign 2, he signed 9 of mine. So I guess there was a little payoff there. I'll take the roasting any day for 9 signatures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get Vinny in here to derail this Jim Lee simp stream.
Oh, well, I'm not a Jim Lee simp anymore.
Oh, okay.
I was at the time. And then I realized how much work I became an inker, and I realized how much Scott Williams made him look really good. Not saying that he's not an incredible draftsman and inker himself. I mean, just watch his Twitch streams and you can figure that out. He knows how to ink himself, but Scott Williams made that look for him. That was a very successful duo.
Yeah, I still to this day have not read Wildcats.
I'm missing anything.
Yeah, I keep hearing that.
Yeah, I like it.
Maybe Jim Lee was like, "Well, I worked on X-Men." I'm like, clearly I can have my own IP. I'm like, Yeah, but Claremont was the writer guy.
Yeah, Ripclaw. I mean Wolverine. I mean Ripclaw. What?
That's not Ripclaw. It's Warblade and Wildcats. Ripclaw, it's Cyberforce.
Whatever.
Whatever. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Shadowhawk, Warblade, whatever.
I'm sorry.
out
I
the-
like Cyberforce. I like Wildcats. I have the absolute edition of Wildcats.
Okay,
Let me get out the widget stamping character creator real quick. Like small guy with blades on his hands. Let's make another one of those. Guy who
Well-
shoots things out of his eyes.
Yeah, I'm looking at Warblade right now. It kind of looks like a Lady Deathstrike a little bit.
Yeah, with the way that it's all fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the principle of the story, but yeah, sure.
I hated Lady Deathstrike. Ugh.
I like the fact that their powers was the fact that they were like crossbreed aliens with humans.
I liked her in the X-Men cartoon I watched growing up. And then when because my brother and I had the comics, and then we had oh fuck it, we watched the cartoon. We were excited when X2 came out in theaters in 2002, and like that wasn't Lady Deathstrike at all. And years later, I'm finally realizing, hey, maybe Bryan Singer doesn't read comic books. Maybe he just molests kids on some island and doesn't read comic books.
Yeah, he was also part of that first web TV thing.
Yeah, I remember reading an interview with Olivia Munn, and she was really disappointed because Bryan Singer knew almost nothing about Psylocke. Because she was a comics fan, I guess.
Yeah, she really wanted to do Psylocke.
Yeah, I mean, she looks the part. She was great, but
I'm just
I mean,
glad
she-
they kept the costume.
yeah, that was
That
awesome.
Olivia Munn, though,
Yeah.
not mad at that.
Nope.
I think she's wearing a little SJW though lately, but I think
Oh,
I was
I
reading something. But big shocker, Hollywood actress claims social justice. Whoa!
I didn't realize how old she was. I thought she was like 25 in that movie, but she's like 40 now.
Insert Paul Joseph Watson meme. Imagine my shock.
She ain't bad
Yeah.
for 40.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck off, bro. What
Oh,
does that mean?
female 40.
Oh, okay. Word.
It must be the Asian genes of hers.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Asians break down all at once. Like
Yeah.
my
49.
wife's family, they look young, then they get to their 40s, and then they start to go, whoa. They get old really quick. And don't ever play poker against them. They will fucking destroy you.
Mm.
Old Asian ladies, man, they got some gamble in them.
What kind of Asian? Chinese, mainland China?
Vietnamese are the worst as far as
okay.
like with a lot of gamble. Well, guess where I live in Southern California, there's a casino not too far, a poker room, and a lot of Vietnamese ladies go in there, and they'll you want to gamble? Okay. They will fuck you up. They'll ride that second pair all the way to the river. Don't try to bluff them. They're calling you.
Oh, this white man thinks I'm some old Asian lady. He can beat me. Oh, I turn tables on him.
That's right. You want me to turn table? I'll turn table on you.
Brian says best signing experience I had was at CryptoCon. Kaufman signed my Toxic Avengers box set and convinced Bill Johnson to sign my mini toy chainsaw when I had no money.
Should have had him sign your tits while he was at it. Sounds like you got a good deal there.
There we go, Jim Cox. I need a Vietnamese girl, but not for gambling against. There we go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know what stream I was on, but I was like I don't know if it was a stream, but I had some meeting and I was telling him like, yeah, Asian women are like almost perfect. They're like 99% perfect. You know,
I'll
just
agree with
dealing-
that.
Yeah.
Can't exactly go back to white girls after you've been with an Asian girl.
Well, see, I got one that was that she's half Japanese, half white. So she's got all the good waifu qualities with no accent.
The accent's kind of cute though.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that comes in role playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You got made me want to draw something else. Character I haven't drawn in a long time.
Oh yeah, your
Shinji.
penis. Oh, who's that?
Wolverine.
Shinji? Oh. No, draw Shinji. Here, I'll use some reference for you.
Dude, that was one of the
Uh-oh.
characters I used to get commissioned to draw the most.
Shinji?
No, Wolverine.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Why would anyone want to see Shinji?
I mean, everyone's into that boring-looking teenager with, boring features.
Most important character in anime.
Yeah. Freaking.
That would be Akira.
I know. Just throwing that out there. I stand by the fact that I have seen that movie partially like 11 times all the way through once, and I still don't know what that movie's about.
What, Akira?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they like cut out. Well, it's 6 volumes of material. They cut out a lot. Like Akira in that movie was like just a bunch of organs and jars, but in the manga, he's like actually there.
Yeah.
They jumped the part of him being turned into what's in the jars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the manga is 6 big volumes, and they tried to like do part 1 and part 6 and erase all the middle.
Yeah, there was a bunch of subplots and stuff. Yeah. Like, well, they made is it Tetsuro?
Tetsuo, yeah.
Yeah, he was much more of a piece of shit in the manga. They tried to make him a bit more sympathetic in the movie.
Yeah. He only had one shot to tell the story, so he did his best because the guy actually worked on it to make it coherent, so that's why it works.
They're just done parts 1 and 2. Anyone here see the Long Halloween part 1 animated movie?
Nope.
No.
It was decent. I was scared because they were adapting Jeff Loeb and they screwed up Hush, which I don't know how you do that, but for the animated movie.
I
But,
just
yeah.
stay away from things with the word "ween" in the name.
Yeah, Halloween, the Long Halloween, yeah, part 1. So they're doing part 2 in July because it's like 13 issues. But yeah, it was Jensen Ackles from Supernatural voice Batman, and I'm like,
They did the Halloween thing.
yeah, like recently, just like last week, they came out with the Long Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, Jensen Ackles did a pretty good job. I was kind of worried because like he's a good Jason Todd for when he was in the Under the Red Hood, but yeah, I think he did a good job as Batman.
I would have liked him to maybe try and get a shot at being Wolverine.
We still need a Danzig as Wolverine. He's still alive.
Yeah, but he's all shriveled up now.
Yeah, we can just
fine if he
CGI.
was,
We just CGI some muscle.
like CGIing a mouth on Henry Cavill.
God, that was so
So
bad.
that works. That worked out great.
I'm still pretty pissed about that the Snyder Cut was so good. It was like the complete opposite of the theatrical release.
Yep.
It's just like none of that shit was in this movie. Oh,
Any of you see that picture going around where Henry Cavill took his nephew to school because
Yeah.
no one believed that his uncle was Superman?
He just went to the school.
Yeah.
Calling me a liar, Uncle. Okay.
Yeah, so then like the kids pose in that picture is just like, come on, let's show this little bastard. Show these little bastards.
Kevin Hart is Wolverine.
I mean, you joke about that.
Oh shit. I mean, Michael B. Jordan gonna be Superman. Why not have Kevin Hart be Wolverine? Snick, look at this. Look at this.
And they'll have
Even
then
Snake.
they'll have
Even
then they'll have
Snake.
the Rock. Then they'll have the Rock be Colossus and throw him.
Yeah.
You know what a good video game is? X2 Wolverine's Revenge.
Oh yeah, that was fucking awesome.
It had Hugh Jackman on the cover. Then when I played it when I was like 9.
No, it was not. It was not you, Chapman.
No, what I'm saying is that it had Hugh Jackman on the cover art for the video game. And then when you play it, you're like, wait, none of this is the movie. This is the comics.
Yeah, it was Mark Hamill doing the voice of Wolverine.
Yeah, I know, but they like advertise with Hugh Jackman on the cover of the game.
Mm. And it had nothing to do with the movie, but it was
I
fucking
know
great.
it had the Wendigo, Weapon X.
Yeah, you had his freaking healing factor you couldn't control. You had his scent and stuff. Like, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, in the Juggernaut boss fight, Colossus throws you at Juggernaut. And then Lady Deathstrike gets the final boss.
Dude, if that was actually supposed to be the movie that we were supposed to get instead of the Wolverine origin, that would have been sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have worked better because like they should. Yeah.
You had this. The only thing that you had from the movie in there was the bike scene when he's at the farm when he meets those old people, and he runs away with the bike. You had that scene in the game, and that's it. The rest had nothing to do with the goddamn movie. That was one of the things you could do, though. That was fucking amazing. You could ride your bike and jump on a copter.
Oh, we're talking about X-Men Origins.
No, the one of Revenge. With Mark Hamill doing the voice.
Wait, you could ride a motorcycle in that game?
It was a scene.
Oh, he was driving it, yeah. But the Magneto fight. But
Was X2 Wolverine's Revenge. Yep.
yeah, I know.
So I'm saying that's the only scene from the movie that was in the video game.
Oh, okay.
And you had the scene where you had to jump and do the action reaction. Remember?
Yeah.
On the chopper. Yeah. You know, you're playing. You're like, that's a cool voice of Wolverine. You're like, hold on, is that Mark Hamill? And then you check the box. It's Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
I need to watch some clips of that because I don't. Mark Hamill's a good voice actor, but I don't think of him as Wolverine. I don't think I'd ever pick him.
I would never pick him as Wolverine.
Yeah.
He does a pretty decent Wolverine. Let me
I got it.
Oh, okay.
It comes back to me in the blink of an eye.
You gotta share.
Bits and pieces.
Oh. Thought he would share it automatically.
Comes back to me in the blink of an eye. Bits and pieces. Like the dream you start to forget as soon as you wake up. Or maybe more like a nightmare.
Yeah, so if they had just
Not
had
bad.
100% lethal.
Professor,
Look at him.
I don't know why it skipped. Give me a sec.
More like the guy who cleans up.
So what's it gonna be, Logan? The easy way or the hard way?
I messed up, so what? There was no reason to do what they did. No reason at all.
You always were a chump, Logan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
so-
first thing.
yeah, if they had like a competent director instead of Bryan Singer for X2 and that just did that movie, that as a movie, that would have been great. The only good scene in like X2 is like Wolverine killing people and then the Nightcrawler scene in the White House.
Yeah.
Everything else is just like propaganda. Like Bryan Singer was inserting like the mutants,
There you go. I found the trailer.
gay rights, and all that.
Actually found the actual trailer. There you go.
Oh yeah, no, the trailer has great music. Doodle.
When I see this, all I think of is high Americation.
I always liked that look for him, though.
It's funny you look back at this old 3D animation. It was such dog shit, but it was cool.
It was a really cool game.
Yeah, they actually got the voice actors from the cartoon to play Beast and Rogue. Patrick Stewart was Professor X.
Make it so. Lock.
I'll say it though. Mark Hamill, I don't think he did a good job in those clips I said. I don't think he sounded like Wolverine.
I think it did. Yeah, that's Wolverine.
It was okay. It didn't like stop my heart or anything. It was okay.
Is there a better sample?
Yeah, so Disney now owns the Fox stuff, so we should get Wolverine the movies, and he'll be gay. So
It'd be a gay trans female.
yeah.
Time, and we were excited to hear that former Jedi Mark Hamill, who's currently providing the voice of the Joker on the animated Batman series, was picked to provide the voice of the iconic hero in Activision's new game X2 Wolverine's Revenge.
Who the hell am I?
I'm recording the voice of Wolverine. It's a very special situation for me because I can't think of, except for Joker, taking on sort of this iconic character that a lot of people have.
Doesn't he look like a crackhead that just got clean?
Yeah.
Heroin addict.
Because once you've cut the part, you think, gee, now I have the world looking to
It
see,
looks like an erotic of a chick.
which is really close to
What kind of a monster have they made me into?
people that really have formidable abilities have a certain calmness about them because they're not strutting around. They don't have to prove themselves. Wolverine is somebody that can really more than take care of himself.
Part of Mark's excitement for this role.
Are we gonna hear his fucking voice?
Sure, I mean,
He's got the right gravel and grit in his voice. It's just a couple octaves too high though.
Like the sound of that.
I'm not anything like Mind's Eye. You really are.
I don't like the sound of that.
I guess
See, that's not bad. That just needs to be a little bit deeper.
When the
It reminds me of the one in the
culture
90s
was experiencing
cartoon.
that kind of
Yeah.
confrontation with anti-heroics, the iconoclast who does it his way
Anyways,
or no
boom.
way.
We're done with that.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it just needs to be a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got because he's a skilled voice actor. Mark Hamill knows how to add the grit and the growl to his voice. It's just, like I said, he needs to be a little more baritone.
He needs to get off Twitter first.
Yeah, that's seeing what a dickhead he is on Twitter fucking broke my heart. Like Twitter is just an AIDS platform, dude. It pulled the veil back on so many people that I was like, I really like this person, and I'm like, I really don't like this person at all.
Yeah,
Wow.
some of my
Because
favorite.
before you didn't used to know what.
Yeah. Well, like Jim Gaffigan, for instance. Jim Gaffigan, I used to laugh my ass off at his shit. And then I saw what kind of a nutcase he was. And I'm like, he is fucking bonkers. I know.
Yeah, like some of my favorite voice actors, like Tara Strong. She's like she was just always talking about the election and Hillary. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, why don't you talk about your roles or something? And other anime voice actors.
Yeah, the guy who voices Goku, he's a big dickhead.
I wasn't surprised by that. Sean Schimmel, because I had heard stories. But
Hey, voice Goku.
Did you see when Nick Recator released the tapes that they did, like those little sizzle reels where they're being all profane and shit?
yeah, I mean they're hypocrites. Fucking jelly bean. Fucking
Dinde, get me the sacred salve, Dinde. Justice for Dinde.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't want
the Funimation, like the new, like the Funimation voice actors for DBZ, not the Ocean dubs, but the like Chris Sabat. He basically just does the same voice for Piccolo that he does for Vegeta.
Yeah,
Like it's just barely different.
it's very similar.
Just get the guy from the Ocean dub. What was his name? McNeil.
Well, when Sabat does his Vegeta, he does it like he's almost out of breath. And then for Piccolo, he does it with a little growl in his voice.
Scott McNeil. Scott McNeil played the original Piccolo. He played Wolverine in X-Men Evolution. He was
9,000 Kakarot. Yeah.
Brian Plume did Vegeta back in the day. He was good.
I'm superior to you in every way, Kakarot.
It's over 9,000. The original guy, Brian, was good. I don't know why they replaced everybody. They got rid of
Probably didn't
Bulma.
want to pay him.
I like the guys.
money.
I like the guys from 4 stars.
Dude, once you listen to that, like, Team 4-star, like, abridged version, you can never watch Dragon Ball the same way.
Fucking awesome.
They do it better than the fucking Funimation.
Brian, that's a great point. Yeah, because Rob Schneider, he's pretty liberal, but he came out as like not a fucking idiot. And Kevin Sorbo, I mean Hercules, dude. Yeah, that's fair. But for every Rob Schneider and Kevin Sorbo, there's like a dozen people. I'm like, oh, fucking unfollow.
Yeah.
It's sad, man.
Isn't Norm Macdonald kind of conservative too?
He's more libertarian, but yeah,
Okay.
he's definitely right leaning. We'll say that.
Yeah. And then Adam Carolla,
And
I
also
think.
a former Canadian.
Adam Carolla, yeah. I listened to Adam Carolla's podcast religiously for like 7 years, dude. I just fell off. I haven't went back. It wasn't not because he made me mad or anything. It's taking up too much space on my phone, man. Those fucking episodes.
Yeah, I used to listen to Joe Rogan podcasts back in the day, like when the Fleshlight was their sponsor.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, like I think he moved to Spotify, so I just don't keep up anymore. I'm not mad at him or anything.
Yeah.
I fucking
Well, I
love
mean,
Eddie Bravo.
that's the thing about Joe is in no way right leaning. No way. But he's kind of like he's an actual, I would say, actual classical liberal. Like
right.
Freedom. Like, let me smoke my weed and let me kill my animals and keep my guns and practice my martial arts and stay the fuck out of my life and try to be cool to everybody you meet and that kind of shit. You know, he's by no means perfect, but you know, at least he listens to people. Yeah, unless you're a Christian, then he hates your guts. But whatever. That's still...
But they didn't like the stance on the transgender on.
Yeah, it was the UFC shit that got him in trouble.
Yeah.
This dude just broke this dickless dude just broke this lady's skull. What is wrong with you people?
I don't think he's even dickless. I don't think Fallon Fox is dickless.
No, he's not.
Nah, I think Fallon Fox broke that chick's orbital bone.
Yeah.
She was like breathing through the side of her fucking face, dude.
Yeah.
I think I saw a Babylon Bee article today. It said women's weightlifting champion for the Olympics just had a testicle injury.
Your shading work is definitely adding depth to those panels. Looks tedious, but worth it. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, he's making that old art sing.
By the time I'm done with a page, there's literally thousands of lasso selections that have been made. Are you sanding down a couch? What the fuck is that sound?
I don't know.
You don't hear that?
Yeah, no. I was wondering what the hell it was. Probably on camera.
Oh. Rubbing your microphone on your patch of fuzz on your belly button? Happy trail time.
Oh, we also have DJD that joined us in the chat. What's up?
DJD.
What's up? Sorry, I'm not paying too much attention to the chat. I come in a few minutes.
That's all right, dog. I got you. I'm watching chat.
Do you hear the noise now?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's you with your blanket.
Sound like you're sanding down an old couch or something, like a wooden framed couch or sofa or bureau or some piece.
How
of
about
furniture.
now?
I can't hear it at all now.
Okay, I am on the couch. That's a good guess.
Oh, there you go. Better than his shade and wow. Ooh, DJD. Ooh.
I thought you saw that comment.
Ooh.
You worked at World
no. I don't even know what that means. I play well. I am a guild and raid leader.
So he's calling on your skills then.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He's gonna go, motherfucker, I play one of your guilds.
No, I know everybody that's in my guild.
Come on, it would be fucking funny. I'm that guy. Oh, fuck.
No, pretty much everybody who plays in my guild comes in Discord and we all raid together. We've been raiding together for years. Speaking of which, we're going to raid again tonight. Got a content patch going live on Tuesday.
Are you gonna be playing tonight?
Yeah. Haven't really played at all in weeks. Not since I put everything on hold. After we cleared the last, the final boss of the last raid, I let everybody take a break. Kind of put the guild on ice for a little bit. Since we got a content patch coming up, got everybody together so we could clear the raid one more time before the patch. Oi.
What you doing? That's looking sweet, Beacon.
Thanks.
Who's that?
It's one of my characters. She hasn't appeared yet in the comics, but she's one of the Seraphim. Her name is Elnora, and she's one of the more powerful Seraphim.
So not Shinji. Okay, I gotcha.
No.
Nobody cares about Shinji.
I
don't even think the
I just
creator
wanna make
cared
you
about
guys
Shinji.
uncomfortable. I just want to make you guys uncomfortable. I don't even like Shinji.
See, it makes us very uncomfortable.
I gave her a boob window because those are nice.
Let me highlight your thing. There we go. I like the signature now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have the nice coloring of the Scotsman there, reflecting on what he's gonna do.
I was reading a Twitter post.
I'll share some concept art for book 2.
I mean, here's the little sketch I was doing.
Nice.
The Wolverine one. Then I went back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so here's a character for Testament book 2. Got some cleavage.
Nice.
Use some inspiration for like Big Barda. She'll be like 6'1" because I like Amazons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, show some skin. Like I didn't want her to look like Tarna. I didn't want her to look like a bimbo, but she can't like she needs to show some skin. Here's the original design.
Mm.
Yeah, this
More
shows
skin.
yeah, this much better.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, she'll be taller than the main character. So I like Amazons.
Mm.
So there you go.
You've got a femdom fantasy, I see.
Hey now. Isn't it Giantist or whatever?
Whatever you want to call it.
You calling me Preston?
No. I didn't say. I wasn't saying that. I was saying, maybe getting slapped around a little bit.
That would be the extreme.
Maybe getting held down while you're getting ridden. How about that?
It's too big. Fucking hell.
Yeah. That went weird really fast.
It's just like that is trapped in my ever since last year. That was all over Twitter. That has been trapped in my head. It's too big.
Tree climber, yes.
Well, I mean, they're old gods, so like Carl's more diluted with human blood because his mother's not royalty. She's pure royalty, so she'd be, more pure, have the giant blood in them.
Mm-hmm.
That fallen angel stuff.
Nephilim.
Yeah, I kind of like just decided that royalty and their predecessors were like the Nephilim, and then the ones that made them were the angels. So they're like big as skyscrapers. Like, I'm not saying giant humans. I'm saying like weird-looking angel biblical things.
Mm-hmm.
Angels are very strange. They can look like chimeras, or can look like wheels inside wheels. Interesting stuff.
You got anything to say about this, Mr. Beacon? Is he on?
Yep.
Is he on track? Is it tracking?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the biblical descriptions of them. Yeah, I like drawing the more Europeanized version where it's like this is like people with wings, kind of.
Mm.
Yeah, giant cartwheels with a bunch of eyes isn't sexy. So
yeah,
like
you can't quite give wheels within wheels pair of tits,
I mean, you can give tits on tits.
Yeah.
Put tits on the outside of the wheels. That's sex appeal there.
Rows of tits.
Yeah.
I like where your head's
Oh
at.
yeah, you see all these cartwheels. Oh yeah, don't you want to get on these or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Just be like a bunch of slappy hands, just udders.
Death by cartwheel. Got it.
That's right. Snoo cartwheel.
Yeah. The best.
I have like 3 heads. Isn't that sexy?
Yeah. That's a lot of head.
Yeah, then you look at her and go, too bad I only have one.
I was going to say that's a lot of head.
Mm-hmm. That's a party girl for you.
Unless they're all androgynous or whatever. They don't even know what the hell gender they are.
They look like Prince. Come here, baby. Like, oof.
Well, angels apparently are so sexy, everybody in Sodom and Gomorrah wanted to rape them. So I guess they're extremely hot. Like, hey, family, you have those angels, you're hiding them. Bring them out.
Wait, wasn't it Lot was in Gomorrah and the angels came to save him?
Yeah, and his family. Then the wife turned back because she's stupid.
Right. And she got turned into a pillar of salt. So I don't think they wanted to rape the angels. I think they wanted Lot and his family, and the angels showed up and they're just like, all right, we're going to nuke this place.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just all beyond saving except for this one family. Sorry.
Right. Built like a Ken doll, nothing in the middle. Just like.
Oh, okay. You're going the Kevin Smith movie with it. Dogma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any genitals.
Mm-hmm. That was hilarious. Back when Kevin Smith was good.
I mean, I don't know jack shit about He-Man. It's okay.
Oh, by the way, FYI, I did not kick him. He kicked himself.
I thought you kicked him. I was going to say that was the best time screen boot I've ever seen.
Yeah, I got so angry I hit the X button on my computer. Yeah, I don't know jack shit about He-Man, but like, I guess it's fine if you don't know it, but don't like work on a show or if you don't know anything about the fucking series.
I fully thought Sim booted you right there. That was fucking hilarious.
No, I'm a retard.
The timing would have been perfect though. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's much simpler that I'm just a retard and I hit my computer.
Simpler, but not funnier.
Okay, fine. Sim kicked me. There we go.
There, I like that narrative better.
Yeah, that works. Can you hear my dog in the background?
Oh, a little bit.
He
Sounds like
drinks
you're getting a
water.
drink.
Yeah, he drinks water so fucking loudly. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, that's like Portland. It's Beyonce. We just nuke it.
Yeah, save like the 2 or 3 normal people there.
Have you seen the memes of the AR-15 attachment of the F-16 and the nuclear missile?
Yeah.
They got all kinds of memes coming out now. It's like AR-15s are useless in war against the U.S. government. No citizen should use an AR-15, a weapon of war. Which is it?
Or the government was almost thrown by a bunch of grannies unarmed entering the Capitol building. But you need a tank. You need a F-16 or nukes to overthrow the government.
These people, their narratives are so dumb. They don't even realize how dumb they are.
Yeah, I'm in a Discord with a few buddies. We were just talking about that shit the president said. I'm like, you do realize a bunch of rice farmers took over, like beat the U.S. military in a war.
Plus, I mean, what's the government going to do? Just like nuke an American city?
Yeah.
I mean,
can you imagine if Trump had said that shit?
Listen,
you would need nukes. You'd need all the nukes. You'd need F-15s with nukes on them. You'd need it all. We would win. Don't even try it. We would never hear anything other than that for like the rest of his term.
Yeah.
And Biden's like, I poop my pants. Nukes. This fucking
this ice cream is so good. Yeah, just nuke them. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah. Chocolate chip. Which nuke should we use, sir? Rocky Road. Okay.
Yeah, I hope they gave him fake nuke codes. Like, yeah, this guy's not all there. Maybe we'll just give this guy fake codes so he can't. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the kind of code an idiot would have on their luggage.
That part. Don't forget to go change my luggage.
The code's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the code I have on my luggage.
Dude, I like the drama of it too. 1, 2,
Do you know what we're talking about, Chimera?
3. It's the code in Spaceballs.
No, I've never seen Spaceballs.
No, dude, you have to fucking watch it.
Okay, so I drew a wheelie angel with titties. There you go.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So
I'd like
hot.
to stand in front of that as it rolled by my face. Just whap, 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 whap.
There you go.
Yeah,
I hate
Adam.
I hate myself now.
I'm having some fun with one of those shape exercise where you just do share and try to make cool faces with them.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda
That
makes
guy looks like he really, really, really likes Coke.
You think?
He looks very Italian.
He's got a Thanos chin. Like it. I am inevitable. You, sir, are a meme.
My version of the Easter Island. What am I gonna do here? That's one of the exercises that's good to do for designs and stuff. You just start doing weird shapes and you try to figure it out
Mhm.
quickly.
That guy looks like. What does he look like? He looks like one of those characters from. What am I thinking? Can't picture it, dude. But that form looks very familiar.
Yeah, you mean that Earthworm Bob?
No, definitely not that.
A xenomorph? Oh, with a face? You know what?
Oh,
That
the
fit.
Star Wars aliens.
Yeah, he does look like a Star Wars alien. Also looks like one of the Green Lantern.
I'm just gonna say it. The face, not the head, but the face looks a bit like Vampire Hunter D. You know, his hand.
Hmm.
Just a bit in the face, not the shape. Is that like symbiote on D's hand is like has a very creepy face.
Oh, he's got hair growing out the side.
I just thought I would add character.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's have fun with that one.
So which character is it?
I don't know. I'm just
Oh,
randomly making shapes and like I just go like this and I try to make a face out of it.
He's doodling and chilling, man.
Yeah. Upright looks like an old Hobbit cartoon. Yeah, fair enough. This is interesting.
Russ Leach liked my inks on his piece. Cool.
Yesterday, we were moving some people who had bookshelves full of pretty much every white guilt book you could think of.
Oh my god.
I was like, as we were leaving the first house, I was just like, I'm calling it right now, guys. That dude sits when he pees.
try to convince him to give you a big tip. It's like, hey, my race is being genocided. The gingers.
Yeah.
Give me a bigger tip.
Well, no, like it was one of those moves where they just kept like finding more stuff for us to take, and it dragged the whole thing out so like forever. So I was like, when they complain about the bill, well, because our crew lead was a black guy, and I go, just tell him it's reparations.
I thought that was a chair at first, but now it has a face. So it has a face chair.
It's a GoBot.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a face on a chair, and he's saying, sit on me.
And one of the best things about that, to finish the story off, turns out that my roommate, who's a black guy, when they were there, the wife was like basically kind of flirting with him. It's like, okay, I could have called that a mile away.
Oh no.
Sit in the corner.
Oh, Rashad, I dropped this. Can you help me pick it up?
Sure thing. Hey, yo, Cuck, get in the corner.
Listen, Miss Johnson, you keep dropping stuff. I know, I'm just so klutzy. It must be the heat. Miss Johnson, the air conditioning's on.
This is a moving company, Beacon.
Yep.
Oh, they move all right.
So this is so the website would be called moved.com.
There's also the Monday move where is an old guy and a young guy, no women in the house, but there's just a ton of sex toys just laying around. Like there was no effort to store these. Like it was just some latex straps just laid out in the bedroom. A package for fishnets in the closet.
And some furry paws on the couch.
There was a pair of glasses behind the couch that had some white splats on them.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did on those glasses.
Yeah.
Chatbot McThunder Rock. Yep, there you go. That's a cool name. Oh no.
So you can draw all these characters, but you can't draw Carl from Testament. Gotcha.
Who?
Exactly.
I did three sketch card for you. I showed you I could draw him.
Yeah, but there's no fan art though.
Keyword fan art.
How dare you?
Ooh. Oh shit.
I guess I'll give you a digital PDF and you be the judge. I'm feeling very attacked right now. Bruce, shut up.
Damn.
Brian's laughing.
Bruce, quit. Can you hear my dog? Do you hear
like
that?
Fan art comment.
What's up, Bruce?
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Boxing time. Boxing time. Come on. Box him
He's
up. Box him up.
He's chewing on my fucking knee. And I'm trying to ignore him, but it fucking hurts.
Put him up. Put him up. That's what he's saying right now.
No, this isn't boxing time. This is I have to chew on something. The weird part.
Do you buy him a toy or something?
He has toys. He chews on me. I buy him shit all the time.
Okay, so we know who wear the pants in that freaking room.
God damn.
This is what they are. Mountain curs are like dicks.
And here's the other sketch I also did. Little quick Luani.
Looks like Rose.
Rose, sorry. A little quick Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh no! and because we talked about Wolverine. And somebody's on the Nat's bad side.
I would say they're about to have two holes in their head. One on one side, one on the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll flip back to what I was working on because this isn't anywhere near done.
Okay, we're about to close now. That's why I'm going around a bit. Ooh, back to the angel.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I drew his thing, I'm like, I put 2 wings. He's like, dude, that one has 6 wings. I'm like, what?
Yep.
Right, he's getting greedy, motherfucker.
I'm like,
Hey, they're the seraphim. They've got 6 wings.
that's the thing. He's like, he has more wings. I'm like, what? 4? That's freaking weird. He goes, no, 6. I'm like, shite. That thing's like, that thing can fly in slow motion and still look like a hummingbird.
Yeah.
So we have the nice coloring of Scotsman there.
Mm-hmm. And I did this.
Remastering.
I did this yesterday at the beach. Inked some Russ Leach. Only Death Can Save Us in Doc Salem. Drawn by comic book black belt Russ Leach. You know.
What are you doing, inking somebody else but me?
You keep inking all the shit I say I want to ink. So what do you want me to do?
Oh, that happened once, you cunt.
Twice.
What's the second time?
2 covers.
Which one?
We'll talk
Planet
later.
69. What's the other one?
We'll talk later.
Okay, got it. And Chimera not showing nothing but Go Back Testament.
Chimera's getting eaten by a dog.
Yeah, he's fighting his dog. They're probably having a punch out right now. Dodge, right, hook. So, have a good night, everyone. See you all next weekend. This was a nice little chill episode. Later.
Later.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real. And it doesn't matter what the subject is. And I've done stories in a wide range of subjects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's delayed. We're waiting on it.